Pretty sure there's a car right here upside down. It looks like a car upside down with 4 tires. So we're getting close, but the water is really choppy out here. It's almost kind of a little dangerous. That is pretty crazy. I'm hoping the truck is a lot shallower. I mean, something square casting a shadow right there. You see that? All right, so Jeremy's got the magnet and he's trying to hook it on to see if it is metal. We're looking for a blue Dodge Dakota or a black Silverado pickup truck. Today I'm up in Arley, Alabama, searching Lewis Smith Lake, trying to investigate a truck that supposedly is sunk out here. And this is a really interesting story because one of my followers actually reached out to me, a fisherman, and 3 years ago he said he thinks he saw a truck out here in the lake on his sonar. And he didn't really think twice about it until recently when he watched our videos, and he's like, man, maybe this is a car linked to a missing persons case. And I'm out here with Exploring with Nug, and we're following up on this lead. And so it so has it that there's actually 2 missing persons in like an hour, 2-hour vicinity of this location. And one of those is one that we searched for before, Oscar Lewis King, right?
Yeah, no one knows where this guy went. He's been missing for a super long time and he vanished. He's somewhere in his truck. There's no reason why he would be out here. Yeah. But that doesn't mean he somehow ended up here.
I mean, crazier things have happened. We found cars in Tennessee from Florida, you know?
Well, yeah, Virginia. We searched everywhere in the river for her to find out that she completely overshot her destination and ended up miles away, up a logging road, dead ends into the middle of the woods. Yeah. You know, nobody would have thought of looking there. So this very well could be one of these people that maybe had a medical episode and got confused. Dementia is a real thing, and then he may have made it all the way out here and just kept on going.
Yeah, you never know. But the second person is someone we haven't searched for yet, Randall Harold Whitfield. He was 60 years old. He went missing when he was 39, and he was only 53 minutes away from this lake. So he's more likely, this is more likely to be his truck if we find it today. He was driving a black Chevy Silverado pickup truck, and there is some possible foul play theories with his case. I don't know all the details right now, but his case is a little more, it seems like there may be a foul play involved. I don't know for sure. But he's gone. He's vanished as well as Oscar. So we're gonna go out here in this lake, and we got our scuba gear with us just in case we find it. We're gonna dive it, check it out, and so let's get out there and see what we can find, man.
Oh yeah.
So we're getting close, but the water is really choppy out here. It's almost kind of a little dangerous, but these boats, I know I can trust these boats. It's just kind of where the water opens up and it's more windy. So usually there's like the windward and leeward side. The wind is stronger on one side of the body of water, so we're on the bad side right now. I think over there would be better. All right, so we're making our way up. Where the truck was supposedly seen at was up here a little ways. There's tons of really nice houses out here though. This is kind of what we're looking at. It's deep, 88 feet. Lots of trees and stuff. These are some rocks sticking out. You can see how wide and deep it's getting. It's already at 100 feet now. That is pretty crazy. I'm hoping the truck is a lot shallower. I'm thinking it is shallower because I don't think, you know, was it 3 or 4 years ago, whatever equipment he had, we've been able to see it clearly. Unless he didn't know, he may have been, there's always that chance that he may have mistaken it as like a rock or something, because it is kind of rocky on the edges. We just don't know. But, you know, it's a chance we're willing to take. Anytime we can dive, find a car, and hopefully remove it or solve a case and help the family out. That's, you know, it's a small price to pay driving 4 hours. But we're almost there. Let's keep on looking. All right, it looks like there's, some of these houses are newly built, but it looks like an old dock down there. I'm not exactly sure, but that's kind of what it looks like. The wooden slats going across. Still no cars or boats yet that I've seen. But once again, it is like 69 feet. It's pretty deep here. All right, guys, I'm not certain yet, but this looks like a car. It looks like a car upside down with 4 tires. I'm gonna scan this. Look over here. Pretty sure that is a car. I think we got one. Pretty sure there's a car right here upside down. You don't see it? I mean, I'm double checking. My eyes may be deceiving me, but it looked right. It looked like one. All right, false alarm. I don't think it was a car. Jeremy went over it too. I'm not seeing it now. It may have been how I turned, and it just, sometimes rocks look just like a car. Also, sometimes you're trying to see a car, so sometimes you convince yourself that it is one, because it looked right for a second, but if you turn the sonar just a little bit, it distorts the image. So I think that's what happened, because we both went over it again, and I can't find it. Jeremy can't find it. He's done this a lot more than me, so we might come back on the way back, because we're almost to the truck spot that we have the marker for this truck. So I'll let you guys know.
All right, so we've made it to the spot, right?
This is the vicinity, apparently.
This is the area.
The area, yep.
You got your fancy new A-tags here to show me up, right?
Well, you're in front of me, so we'll see.
Oh man, take off. I'll follow you.
I mean, I think it's a little bit out from this point. Apparently there's some road over here that used to be a road. I don't know.
Yeah, they're developing this area pretty quick. Oh man, look, when you get close to me, you jack up my frequency.
Oh yeah, mine's doing that too.
Man, I'm allergic to hummingbirds. Garmin all the way over here.
But yeah, we'll check this whole area and see if the guy was right from 3 years ago.
All right.
I think it's up there a little bit. I'm guessing where they're building that new house is where that road used to be. I mean, something square casting a shadow right there. You see that? Farther up, actually. Huh? That's a truck? That square shadow? The truck's actually up there. The spot he sent me is up there on the other side of that. No, that's what he sent me. I thought it was right here. It's up there, but something's. It looks square to me.
It looks like a car. I mean, it's rectangular. It looks like the roof. It might be the pickup. But have you even searched this area?
Not yet, no.
Let's go up here and do that real quick and see. But I'm pretty sure that's it.
Well, you know, if there's usually one, there's usually more. All right, now we are in the area of where the truck should be, and we actually did see something over on this ridge, although the pin was showing us over here. The Jeremy's over there. He thinks he might have seen 2 tires, but when we first came around this point, there was a perfect square shadow. So I'm guessing that was it. Jeremy thinks it looks more like a car. I'm about to go over it again. But this is getting kind of exciting. Wonder if it is a car, and is it the car or the truck? Is that a truck? It's square. So I think that's it right there, but it's harder to see the shadow at different angles. So I mean, it looks square. I can't see a car shape really. All right, so Jeremy's got the magnet and he's trying to hook it on to see if it is metal. He claims he can stick a car in 5 seconds flat. We'll see. We'll see if the legends are true. You got it? We don't know what it is, but our sources indicate a car.
Whatever it is, it's on there.
It's on there?
We're right on top of it. That's very cool. You see that one drop?
Yeah, whatever.
Man, I'm getting good at this magnet stuff.
25 feet, that ain't bad.
29 right here.
Mine says 25.
Well, I guess, you know, hummingbird can't be perfect everything.
All right, so there are building houses here now.
Yeah. I'm trying to get by you while you're talking, sorry.
But I don't know how long this has been in there. How would take a guess based on the sonar image. Because it didn't stand out extremely well to me. It looks squarish, but...
Well, usually when they don't stand out, that means they're newer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I finally got that good image. It looks like a truck, but I couldn't see the front end. So I don't know if it's a newer truck, but it's got to be at least a few years. That'd be enough to, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, but
the case is like Oscar's was how old?
Man, Oscar's been missing a while. I can't even tell you, but
he's a little farther away from this lake.
Yeah, he was north of Gadsden, is where he was last seen.
2 hours from there,
and he was supposed to be going to Texas. I don't know how we ended up here, but unless it was foul play or. Now, I mean, Virginia.
Yeah.
She ended up out in the middle of the woods, nowhere near where we was looking. So who knows?
And the other case, there's one like an hour from here, and he was in a truck too. I don't know the age of that offhand. I have to find the case again because I lost it. Do you have it? I think I sent it to you.
Man, I don't even know.
But yeah, so there is a couple trucks in the semi, hour, 2 hour radius. So it's definitely...
Yeah, there are missing people in Alabama.
It's definitely interesting.
That went missing in a pickup.
Yeah.
So there could be. It could be.
And we would not have
normal. Was they sent it?
Yeah. We would not have normally checked here though.
No, I would have never
if this viewer didn't, and that just goes to show, if you guys are fishing, if you have fish finders, sonars, and you see square things, go over them a few times, and if they're car shaped, send us a message and we'll come check it out. And we're about to get our gear on because we did bring it, hoping that there would be a car.
And for once, it's not freezing. And it's not
freezing,
raining.
and it's pretty clear. I
don't even think it's sleeting.
It's not sleeting.
Isn't that weird?
It actually kind of feels nice.
Oh, it's gonna be nice.
All right, guys, we got our gear on. We're about to go out here. It's like 25 feet down. We're just gonna follow down the magnet and see if we can find a plate. And we're gonna clear the vehicle, see what kind it is. We're looking for a blue Dodge Dakota or a black Silverado pickup truck. Man, not a truck.
Oh man, good thing to not be the right car. Not even be a car. It's one of those dang buoys that goes underneath.
Yeah,
the docks.
It looked right though on sonar.
I wonder if that's what he saw.
It probably is.
Because we looked everywhere else.
A little disappointing, but it wasn't nothing. There could have been nothing here.
Immediately, I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah.
This.
All right, guys.
To use your sonar.
So we just got out. Immediately we knew it was not a truck.
Yeah, very quick.
It was one of those black buoy things like under the dock over there. You can kind of see. And the head came off and there was like metal underneath it. But it really did kind of look like a truck. Unfortunately, that was not the truck or even any vehicle at all. It was part of an old dock, but it did kind of fool us as well. So, that's how it is sometimes, but you never know until you go, is what I always say. You have to go, you have to search, or else you don't have 100% certainty. Because sometimes vehicles don't look like vehicles underwater until you dive on them. That doesn't mean the search is over. About 50 minutes farther away is where he actually went missing, and there is a creek, a little body of water, and a little city lake that I'm interested in checking out. So I think another time we're gonna go and I guess do a kind of a part 2. And if anything, it's more of an obvious spot for him to be in. But we went off today based on this tip, and because it sounded really cool, it sounded interesting. There was something here better than nothing here, but it's just not the truck we're looking for. If anything, it's still a good awareness video. Like always, if you guys are watching this and have any information about these two gentlemen that, you know, may help solve the case, you know, reach out to us, the local law enforcement, and we really appreciate it. We could not do these videos without y'all's support. It definitely takes a lot of work driving around, a lot of gas, a lot of miles, so I really appreciate it if you guys just leave a like, comment, follow my channel, subscribe. I really appreciate it. If you want to support what we do further, there's some links down in the description below where you can learn how to do that. And that's going to wrap up this video, guys. Make sure to check out Explore with Nugs video of today's as well, and I will see y'all on the next adventure.